Good evening and welcome to the Off the Net Radio Show, broadcasting from Santa Cruz, California. Great show tonight. Could be our last show tonight, TC.
I think we're already over. It's done.
Sector 9 crowd in the house.
What's up, boys?
Can we get a cheer?
What's
Yeah,
up,
boys?
boys?
Woo! Sector 9 boys are in the house tonight. This is our first show on FM. You can now listen to the Off the Net Radio Show on FM 104.1.
Wow. I actually listened to that.
Or AM 1080, KSCO, where they ask you to listen and be heard. This is the world's only surf and skateboard live radio talk show. Again, broadcasting from Santa Cruz, California. Just want to wish my mom happy birthday.
Oh.
Gotta get that done.
She listening on FM.
Absolutely not. Happy birthday, Mom.
Hey, by the way, the skate park was kind of rocking earlier, huh?
Packed. I've never seen so many kids at that park ever.
Yeah.
It was packed.
No, it's been busier than that, but that was opening day when it was going off. But it was definitely packed. Good job, Sector 9.
You're the one who organized the show, TC.
I can't take all the credit for it.
A little bit. Most of it.
But Shiloh definitely had a lot to do with
right.
it.
Shiloh did.
Yeah, Spilo. And he's listening, by the way.
Shiloh?
Before we begin, though, I want to mention that we are on Facebook, Instagram. We are streaming live right now. We're on TV on SantaCruzWaves.com. Check it out.
I like how we have Kyle Tierman here. He can be like a guest host tonight as well.
Because he's smooth.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
I listen to a lot of Joe Rogan. Everyone out there, if you guys want to listen to some real radio, actually it's podcast, so it's not competing. Listen to Joe Rogan, and listen to the Tim Ferriss Show.
Oh, yes.
The Tim Ferriss. Oh, it's so good.
See, he's already into it.
Do you go on other shows and plug the Off That Radio Show at all?
All the time. When I go on the Joe Rogan show and we're talking about DMT and we're talking about UFC,
Monsanto.
Yeah, exactly.
Monsanto.
Banking.
We always plug the Off the Radio Show.
I know.
Well, when you're huge and famous, don't forget about us.
Are you kidding me? He has no
I
idea.
just want to let everyone know that global warming has enveloped India, and I want to let everyone know to go to the Off the Lip Radio Show right after India is enveloped.
All right, there's our plug.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
It'll be like 5 years until
We're going to have to
India
use that.
is
We're going to have to
enveloped.
take that clip. We're going to take that clip and Instagram it.
I got a good thing to do, though. As the guest host, maybe you should make the introductions tonight of who has been dragged in.
Yes.
Ooh.
You drug in who, Tierman?
Well, earlier today, I was at the skate park, and I saw a man do some pretty magical maneuvers down at the skate park, the Mike Fox part, and then I actually heard a couple young boys going, "Who is that?"
Who's that?
It was Mr. Shaun Ross.
Yes.
Shaun Ross in the
Shaun
house.
Ross from Oceanside, California, professional skater.
Hey, I heard that today in my shop from some grown dudes that were
grown
psyched
dudes?
at Shaun. Yeah, because they were happy to see him here.
It was impressive.
Yep.
Killing it.
He's got
Some
a
of the
fan
most
base here in
impressive
Santa Cruz.
skating that I have ever seen go down at the Mike Fox Park downtown went down today.
Perfect.
It was very cool. It was from
Shaun,
the Sector 9
what do you
crew.
think about that? Pass the microphone. What do you think about that? That's a pretty big words right there. That's a big compliment coming from KT.
Oh, KT was killing it all day. The boys, we've been raging last night.
Yeah, you guys been having some fun.
Woke up just afternoon,
Yep.
feeling good.
That's
getting
right.
in
You guys
the park.
skating good. Who we have over here? Who
Shaun, what was the best trick that you did today? Or what was the best trick that
Oh.
you saw today? Maybe you're a soft speaker, but what was the sickest thing you saw happen today?
Woo. My favorite thing is just going fast and getting squirrely, and I seen all the boys doing that today, and they were holding on and killing it, raising the limits. Everybody having fun. And that's
right.
what I'm talking about.
And the kids had a great time. All the kids, Santa Cruz kids, had
All
a
the
great
kids.
time today, right?
The
lot of
Santa
kids.
Cruz.
And you guys fed them. Sector 9 fed them.
Yeah.
Sodas for the kids, hamburgers for the kids, hot dogs. They
That
had a
was
great
cool.
time.
Yeah, everyone had fun.
Kids had a great time.
It always makes me happy when I see Sector 9 T-shirts flying and
Yeah.
kids
Grabbing.
legitimately trying to kill each other for the T-shirts. And I
Those
saw
kids
that today.
need those T-shirts.
Yeah.
I'm telling you what.
Do you think he's going to pass the mic?
Let's pass it off.
No, well, what? Okay.
We're gonna get you
Oh,
you're the co-host
the
tonight.
introduction.
You're the.
Okay.
How about Eej right here?
When I was 16 years old, I was
Yes.
surfing the lane, and there was a yellow van that was parked at the lane, and Mr. EJ Fratantaro, the director of marketing for Sector 9, was in that van, That's when I got sponsored by Sector 9 because he's the man.
So Kyle took a 10-second sentence and just made that a minute because now he's developed into a really slow talker. That's awesome. We're going to blame Kim Mayer. Is she an East Sider or a West Sider, Kyle?
I don't know.
I think she
lives in the trees.
Yeah, she's in the trees, but it's Kim Mayer's fault. That's how Kyle ended up on Sector 9. But it was truly an epic team tryout because he got thrown into the 9-ball truck, that gorgeous yellow Sector 9 truck you see driving around Santa Cruz. And we went surfing with him and gave him a buttload of crap. I think we're okay to say that one, right?
Yeah, you can say that.
Yeah, buttload of crap.
Yeah, Chris, are we good with that, Chris?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're fine with that. Yeah, we're good.
Okay,
works.
Perfect.
We're
And,
still below the red line. We're doing pretty good.
We liked Kyle so much, and he surfed well, and it's been awesome to watch him grow up into the human being and carrying the flag for us all, helping save the planet. So good job.
And besides that, phenomenal skateboard ability Kyle has, right?
That's what we look for in the Sector 9 team. You can't be a pussy. You gotta be able to skate too. So we don't want you like worried about your wrist or your next heat. You know, we want you to be able to hold it down on the skateboard too.
Keep going down. Pass the mic down. Who we got over here?
Oh, I'll just introduce this guy. We'll
Yeah, you and
do
the-
multitudes of co-hosting. This is Elijah Anderson over here. Another one of the boys from Oceanside who rides for Sector 9 and GullWing Truck Company, who's up here in Mega Force 2 in Indy's backyard. And we love that. And Elijah, is this your first time in Santa Cruz?
It's my first time, or actually it's my second time. The last time I was here for about 20 minutes at the skate park, but I did skydive and that was pretty epic. So I like the city, I like the area.
You enjoy the
All right,
skate?
Elijah.
Oh,
Santa
yeah.
Cruz. Words. First thing that come to mind right now. Words.
Beach, couple beers,
Mike-
bowls, pools.
All right, I like it.
So, AG, can you tell us a little bit right now about, for people who aren't familiar with Sector 9, the company and its foundation when it started, the goals of the company?
Wow, that could take
Just-
a while,
no,
but we'll
gonna
just
have an
go real
overall-
quick.
Yeah, thank you.
We're rocking 2 decades of business. We hand make skateboards in San Diego, California. That's where we were founded. We make skateboards for every type of skating, and you can be 50 years old to 5 years old. And we have a really diverse line of skateboards, just like all our team riders. They're pretty diverse in their abilities. And we're still rocking our boards. They're made in America. We're stoked to bring up GullWing trucks too. We're investing a lot of money and time and energy into that. That brand has incredible history all the way back to the 70s. And we're happy to come up here and redo our personal commitment to Santa Cruz, because we came up so many times in the past and we haven't been up in a while. So it's nice to be back. It's a great place.
Cece, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
They're skateboarding on NHS's doorstep right there. How's that?
Well, they go down on
Is
their
that cool?
doorstep too. I mean, if everyone goes to
Everyone-
everybody's
his doorstep?
When you skateboard, you travel. You go to everyone's doorstep.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, and so Santa Cruz is a hub of skateboarding. Who wouldn't
Right,
want
of
to be
course
here? I mean, come on, let's be honest. It is a surf and skate capital of the world.
Elijah, how was that skate park today?
Incredible.
You-
All the locals were ripping.
Yeah.
Yep, showing me the lines and just got in the session with all of them, and it was awesome.
Shaun,
Fun
how
time.
was that skate park you're at today? Did you enjoy it?
The skateboard is fun. Full
it?
pipe. Just go through that full pipe. Best bowl ever.
Right.
Good vert in there.
You enjoyed it?
Do whatever you want. Hey, you know what? We might end up going by the Inch Factory. We got to go by there. Boys, fucking OJ's
OJ's
been showing me some love, you know? We got to go by there and throw the flag up there.
This is the Y'all Flip Radio Show here on KSCO. We're on FM 104.1. Woo!
We're going to commercial.
No, I'm going to go to commercial in just a minute, because this portion of the show has been brought to you by Slide It Town T-shirts. TC, come on, tell us about Slide It Town.
Oh man,
Come
his
on.
shirts are awesome.
Yeah,
The
come on,
point, the
TC.
hook, the
Pull us out
lane.
of
Come
pull
on,
the
those
show
things
out
are
of
amazing.
pull out of the show out of the hole.
No, Kevin makes awesome stuff. It's available all over town. The Slider Town brand he's been around. Go look at that stuff.
It's at the boardroom. It's
Yeah,
at the
it's-
Santa Cruz Apparel.
Packwave's got it.
It's down Packwave. This is the
yeah.
outfit. Chris, you ready? We are. Oh, that's the signal we like to see from Chris. We'll be right back. Don't go away.
Chris just like.
This is Numa and Isaac from Aloha Island Grill. Well, summer's right around the corner here in Santa Cruz, and that means one thing. It's time to come get your grind on at the Aloha Island Grill.
Come over to Aloha Island Grill and eat some food.
We're located on the corner of Portola and 17th Avenue, and we've got a beautiful lanai for you to come sit out on. We've got a fine assortment of plate lunch, fresh ahi poke, and other wonderful treats for you to enjoy.
My favorite food at Aloha Island Grill is Kalua Pig.
We've got ice-cold beer and wine for those hot summer days, and try some of our homemade POG, Passion Orange Guava Juice. It's delicious. For to-go orders, give us a call at 479-3299. Find us on the web at alohaislandgrill.com or come on down to 1700 Portola Drive. Aloha Island Grill is a proud member of Think Local First.
Hey, it's Julie from Toyota and Sign of Santa Cruz. I want to introduce you to our new slogan. Why drive over the hill when the big store is right next door? The all-new Toyota of Santa Cruz. You have to come check out this dealership. It is amazing. 50,000 square feet of state-of-the-art service and sales. Over 500 new, used, and certified pre-owned cars and trucks. And our number one commitment is to save you time and money. And you know what else we're proud of? Our customer service. And that's why you guys keep coming back. We take care of our customers. So get down there, check out the dealership, buy a car or a truck, make me happy, and have a great day.
Hey, this is Jimbo Phillips, Santa Cruz artist. I'm here with my son Colby to tell you about our stickers.
Stickers!
Yeah, they're for sale at Santa Cruz Boardroom.
The boardroom!
And made in Santa Cruz on the wharf and at jimbophillips.com.
Right, Colby? Yeah!
So get some and stick 'em.
Stick 'em! Yeah!
Stick 'em everywhere. Skateboard, surfboard, on your car, and have fun, kids.
Yeah! And we are back. We'd like to thank the audience for once again listening to the Off the Lit radio show right here on KSCO, broadcasting from Santa Cruz, California. Before we get to Felix and Sandala Surfboard Repair, who always sponsors this portion of the show, on the phone right now is Mr. Joe Sib. Joe Sib calling in. TC?
What's happening, Joe?
What's up, you guys? How are you?
We're doing good. We're trying to hold it together here.
Hey, Joe, so you're coming to town. What's going on tomorrow night, man? I know you're coming to town.
Dude, I'm in town already. I'm hanging out. I'm going to be at the boardroom tomorrow night with a killer lineup of comics. And as you know, Terry, it's our third annual year. It's an annual tradition now. 3 years of doing comedy at the boardroom. Super stoked for it.
Joe, why aren't you in studio tonight? Why aren't you here? TC didn't give you the invite?
I told him I wanted him to call in because tomorrow night's a big night. I want him to be loose,
save his voice.
Yeah. Joe, who else is coming tomorrow?
We got DNA. There's a comedian from Santa Cruz named DNA that I met last time I was up here. I did a show at the Jazz. What is that? The Combo Room? How do you pronounce that place downtown?
The Kumbwa.
The Kumbwa.
Yeah, I can't.
Kumbwa.
I can't even say it. The Koala. I did a show there, and the guy that was on the show is this comedian named DNA, and he's from Santa Cruz. He knows a ton of the comics up here, and we just became friends. We did a show together in San Jose in June, and I told him about the boardroom show, and he put together a killer lineup for tomorrow night.
What time does it start, Joe?
Starts at 8 o'clock. Tacos start at 7.
Okay, tacos. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Hey, Joe, thanks for calling in, buddy. We'll see you tomorrow night. Anybody wants to listen to come down to the Boardroom TC tomorrow night?
Yeah, it's a free show.
It's a
free
free
show.
comedy show.
Yeah.
At the Santa Cruz Boardroom at Comedy Show, 41st Avenue.
Standing room only.
DNA is legit.
Joe,
yeah.
I've been to
see you
a
tomorrow
DNA
night,
show
Joe.
in Santa Cruz.
See you tomorrow night, you guys.
It's really good.
Thanks for calling, buddy.
Later, Joe.
Yeah.
Okay, tonight in studio, the boys from Sect 9. If you want to call in, the phone number is 831-479-1080. We caution you when you call in. You never know what you're going to when you get talk to these fellas.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Well, and the thing is we still have
the fellas.
We have a super guest we haven't even introduced yet.
I know. I'm holding it.
Oh.
I'm keeping it. Yeah, I'm keeping it. I got the ace.
You're saving that one?
TC, we play poker. You know where my aces are, right? Up my sleeve, right?
All right, I'm ready for your ace
Friend
up
of
your sleeve.
friend of Shaun Bonnie Barron in the house.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yes.
I'm going to ask Gavin what his favorite Shaun Bonnie Barron story is. In studio tonight, right here in front of me, looking good, looking quiet, looking pensive, looking nervous. About to tell us his favorite Shaun Bonnie Barron story.
Oh, that's a curveball, maybe.
Go.
Mr. Gavin Bession.
Dun, dun, dun,
Dun,
dun.
dun.
Professional legend.
I know, right?
Skateboarder.
Gavin
surfer.
Bession, if you got a quick introduction.
Hey, yeah, that's
you
perfect.
take it over,
You
Cowboy.
I feel like you guys haven't
Yeah, we got
given
our
it
homework.
a proper introduction to who
To
Gavin
the legend,
Bession is.
Gavin Bession. I agree.
You're right.
You guys are like, oh, it's
Yeah.
just Gavin Bession.
Hey, just
People who
give
don't
him-
know Gavin Bession.
My
Okay,
neighbor.
Go. I know. That's why you're not mentioning us all over the world
This
because
is
we suck.
I
Well,
usually don't freeze on
I think
audio.
Kyle's a
but
little pissed right now.
He
huh?
is. He's a little furious. I agree.
Gavin
To me-
Bession is one of the best surfers in the world.
I agree.
He is someone who, myself, I'm a few years younger than him. I grew up to Gavin Bession movies, and he's straight up everything that surfing should be.
I agree.
That is an introduction.
Great introduction.
Yeah, well done.
Passion, huh?
It's love. I feel the love.
I feel like
the passion.
He's been doing drama or something.
Right on, Kyle.
That 14-hour plane ride. That 14-hour plane ride he just had to South Africa. You had the whole plane singing.
But it's,
When I was in the bathroom, I'd do cats. The airplane bathroom.
Well, he definitely got across the point. We got Gavin Bession in the studio.
We have Gavin
a
Bession.
superstar here. Welcome, Gavin, by the way.
Yeah, thanks guys for having me.
You're
Yeah,
very welcome.
Appreciate the introduction, Kyle. And it was a great pleasure watching you skateboard, and I'm sure I've been watching you surf as well, and watching Shaun and Eli, and listening to EG speak, and really like confirms my feeling that this is where I feel I'm welcome, and it's just great to be here.
Wow. Excellent. And are you ready for a Barney story?
Oh man, pretty much all my stories of Shaun are pretty all positive, and
Do you have one that you would like could share with us?
not particularly, but
We can come back to
they're
it.
all really positive, and
The spaceship?
nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you guys
nothing
go on the
beats
spaceship?
sharing
Can we
time
do the
with him.
spaceship?
He just looks at. He's just amazing. He's taught me a tremendous amount of life skills, water skills, and just keeping flexible, and it's something I'll never forget. And
Right. Where were you when you heard the news of his passing?
it was the day Derek Cole's granddaughter was born, so I was in Hawaii, and it was Cinco de Mayo, and it was pretty
Surreal day.
yeah, surreal day because
A lot of stuff
just-
going on.
Yeah, it was
Right.
very special times, and
Right.
at one end and the other
Right.
end, it was like, man,
Yeah.
just
I could see that.
I got a
Before
sector 9 question for
No, before we
Gavin.
start, you got to mention Felix real quick.
Oh, I'm wearing a hat.
Are you wearing the hat? Is it on TV? Can you flash it? Sand Dollar Surfboard Repair.
Yeah, it's somewhere.
Kyle, Felix,
Felix,
you're describing people this tonight unbelievably. Felix.
you guys paying me for this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Felix fixes
Kyle,
boards.
Felix, one word.
Felix.
He fixes surfboards.
That was 4 words. Kyle, Felix, one word.
Just say pronto for us, please.
Mayonnaise.
Pronto.
Yeah, there we are.
He
One
fixes
word. Mayonnaise. That's what I thought.
pronto.
He
722.
fixes great surfboards.
He
Yeah.
fixes great surfboards.
There we go. Thank you, Felix. We love you, man.
Yeah. Oh, my
Wow.
question
Oh,
about
yeah,
Gavin.
yeah, Sector 9 question.
Well, here's my question, and EG as well. When I always you two are like one when it comes to Sector 9, and that's for me kind of being just looking at the industry and sort of being involved. But how long? And it's been a while now. You two have been involved together, and how does it feel being from a surf background? You're like one of the first crossover guys, and a lot of times that had like this dual sponsorship going on too.
yeah, well, being friends with EG and all the Sector 9 family has really been a great inspiration for me, and I see it every time I talk to them, and I see their passion and being on trips like this and traveling with skateboarders of this caliber. It just reminds me of how much I love, everything about it. And after all this time, it still feels like it was day one, and it'll always be exciting, and I'll always be thankful.
Yeah.
It does a lot. And
I think it's been like 15 years maybe, Gav, or It's been a while. Like, there's some gray hairs growing now, so it's been a long time. And I looked at Gavin recently on this trip, and I thought about all the times we've had up here in Santa Cruz together. Let alone traveling to Japan or Nicaragua or wherever. So we've had some good times, man. We've been friends
15
for
years
a long
is a
time.
long time in this industry to have a business and friendship, partnership. That's hard to do that. It's amazing. Congrats.
I think, who was it? Dan Kennedy? Is that who introduced us? Many decades ago?
He's an amazing, good friend.
Well, I think it was Dan Kennedy.
Yeah.
E.G.
Yes, sir.
Can you tell us the history of the logo, the 9-ball?
Oh, shoot. That
That's
comes straight out of Skip, who was going to be one of the founders of Sector 9, but he moved back to Hawaii, and it was a Hawaiian slang word, what? 9-ball. Like, you locked your keys in your car again. You're such a niner. Right. You're such a 9-ball. So he would always say that around the house, and then it just became Sector 9 from there. So,
that's very cool.
Because we're all 9-balls. Everyone in this room is. That's why we're sitting here together. All right.
TCU 9-ball?
Sometimes.
Totally.
TCU qualify?
How's it been in the world of Billabong? And I mean, is that something that has been? I mean, it's still working, obviously, but has it been good?
Yeah, it's we didn't ever start at Sector 9.
What you need to say, the meaning?
Well,
of that.
the meaning of that is Billabong as being an investor, partner, ownership of the brand, and how's that working as a brand? When you have other investors involved, things change.
Absolutely.
My point being is, what's changed with you guys?
Well, they're sure killing it the last couple of years, aren't they?
Yeah, well.
Did you guys get some stock?
No.
No. Yeah, we just kind of keep to ourselves in San Diego. They're up in Irvine, and that's one thing that we've just put our foot down about, just keeping the separation, and instead of being brought into the so-called mothership. But we started Sector 9. We never started it to sell it in a certain amount of years. It just kind of happened that way. We saw a industry trend or whatever of companies starting to sell, like someone like Von Zipper or something that we were friends with. So we just thought about it, hey man, is this feasible, and will someone want to buy us, and can we keep it in a surf, skate, snow, border life kind of thing, and let's just see if anyone's interested, because now's the time. And obviously that was because it huge recession, and we've all seen companies, Billabong, Quicksilver, have had some hard times, but so there's like I said, we just keep ourselves down in San Diego. It's cool. It's great. Insurance and 401k and that kind of stuff you get, but
you have a worldwide. You ship worldwide. You have a worldwide following. Right?
Yeah,
I mean,
for sure. And also I guess the founders too. Got some money out of the deal too. That's always sweet. And then they kicked it down to everyone in the company. All the way down to shipping managers. Mm-hmm. So it's pretty cool. And today, almost every single person is still there. We lost one of the founders decided to retire, but everyone else is still there, cranking, all the OG guys. So it's pretty sweet.
I find with Sector 9, you guys are doing really well in a Go Fast division.
Yeah.
You have a great downhill presence.
Absolutely, the downhill division.
You do amazing, beer run category.
Yeah.
And you're also working in a popsicle stick category, too.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Yep.
What does that mean? What is the beer run and the popsicle stick?
Well, that's push culture.
Yeah.
Okay. Push culture stuff. Bike path guys and college students and
cruisers, tiny cruisers.
Yeah. That's a huge part of the business. But how? Maybe in a couple sentences, how difficult is that to be relevant in 3 categories like that?
It's hard. We kind of almost gave up on short boards or whatever you want to call it, because it just did, and we weren't selling them. So we tried to do some collab with Chris Markovich and come at it, and then we just kind of stopped making them, but we kept the team and we kept making boards, and we're about ready to reintroduce that side of it. So that's gonna be really cool and exciting. But it's definitely hard. It's hard to bring it all, because you got you have the downhill division, which are the hardcore leather racing guys. You got the surf team, and you got the core team. So I don't know, but they all drive together. Look, we threw them in the van together, and everyone's here. So.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
But yeah, it's
So you guys,
instead of concentrating on one thing, Sector 9, the longboard company, we've placed ourselves everywhere across the board now.
Right.
Is that good or bad? I don't know. I mean, it's good if you want to be a huge skateboard company, I guess. But it can be frustrating to have to concentrate on 3 different sides of skating or whatever.
It's tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I see
but we're
that.
doing it.
No, it's
Yeah.
cool. It takes. What's good is you're sponsoring kids who skate in parks. You're sponsoring guys who go fast. You're sponsoring all these different aspects.
Were you looking for guys today, for kids today that were up and
Yeah,
coming?
we're
or-
always checking it out. And actually, like the Santa Cruz kids are ripping, but there's 4 little Groms up here from Santa Monica who are in the back bowl with all the boys, locking into some Smith grinds. They're all about 14. One of them's named Logan, too. The kid rips. So, and we saw him.
Logan is listening right now. He just peed.
Yeah,
his
we all
pants.
saw him. We all saw him at Derby.
They're talking about me.
We saw him at Derby.
Not Logan Frank?
No.
But we were stoked to see all the little kids, like the little chubby kid. He got a pair of GullWing trucks. He was classic, He couldn't get enough sodas in him. That
No,
little
he
kid.
didn't. He's looking for
I'd
it.
like to
But-
make one point about
Make the point.
Sector 9.
Please do.
and
This is Kyle
your
Tierman.
question
Mhm.
with Billabong.
He's back.
Let me just hang on just a second. You're listening to the Off the Radio Show here on KSCO. Tonight we are here with the gang from Sector 9 Skateboards here from San Diego, up in the big yellow van outside.
Yeah, it's big.
That thing's a sweet ride.
It's got a couch in it. It's like 8 feet long.
Talking right now, Kyle Tiemann.
I wanted to make a point because TC was asking about the acquisition of Sector 9 by
Right.
Billabong recently. And I think that it's increasingly relevant as more companies become acquired in and outside of the surf industry. It's just a conglomeration of the world, Facebook and it's
Everyone takes over. Swallow.
I wanted to make the point that I feel like a lot of times when people see a company get acquired like Sector 9, we're like, oh, Sector 9's owned by Billabong. Things have changed. I've ridden for Sector 9 since I was 16 years old. And it was really interesting for me because I heard the news. I was like, oh, Sector 9's become acquired by Billabong. But nothing changed within Sector 9. And I think that it's the point that I want to make is that most people at Sector 9 have worked there from the very beginning.
Right, yeah.
And it's crazy to see that because you see a lot of other companies, I won't name names, but they've completely turned over their employeeship. And when you turn that over, the company changes fundamentally, and their advertising changes, and just their relationship to the skater
Right.
or surfer
Of
changes.
course, a TM can do that.
Exactly.
You
Exactly.
know, it's-
But with Sector 9, the thing is, a lot of the original guys are still there, and then it's the same company because ultimately the brand and what people want to market, it comes from who the people are in the company.
Well, and we've seen in the industry, acquisitions don't make brands stronger because it's really tough to keep the energy of an acquisition going on the same train in that direction. And that's been
It needs to be the energy. At the end of the day, it's the inspiration of the people that wake up in the morning and they're like, hell yeah, I want to make this brand rad because I believe in it.
Right. Okay. Well, and it being left alone like maybe a LibTech is important to continue success.
Right.
Yep.
Hang on a second. Gavin, come back. What were you going to say, Gavin? Give him a microphone, please. Come forward.
Just not only have the love, but like a high amounts of passion in what they do.
Right.
Yeah.
You have that for the company?
Yeah. And it's just been super nice.
And it shows. It shows everyone that was down there today. It just showed the passion shows for Sector 9. It was very, very cool.
Great vibe today, guys. Thanks
You're listening
for
to
doing
the Off the Radio Show. This is Neil Pearlberg, your host tonight. Our co-host this evening,
Kyle
Mr.
Tierman.
Terry Campion and Mr. Kyle Tierman in the house. We'll be right back up this very short break. Don't go away.
Hi, this is Tim Loslot, head golf professional at De La Viega Golf Course. I want to welcome all golfers throughout Santa Cruz County to join us for our 2015 Firecracker Sale, July 1st through July 5th. And don't forget to sign up for the 2015 Santa Cruz City Amateur. The dates for the City Amateur this year are Saturday, August 8th and Sunday, August 9th. Don't forget to secure your entry to get into this prestigious event. Lastly, don't hesitate to visit the De La Viega Disc Golf Shop, located right behind De La Viega Golf Course on Upper Park Road. You can always find us at delaviegagolf.com.
This is Brad Timmy.
And Cleo from Cleo's Corner at Pono Hawaiian Grill.
Featuring wraps, teriyaki bowls, plate lunches, amazing and creative salads, vegetarian and gluten-free options, and over 20 different types of poke, all made to order, fast, fresh, and healthy. And what's your favorite, Khalil?
The chicken fingers.
Located at 120 Union Street in downtown Santa Cruz. Call us for takeout at 831-426-PONO or check us out on the web at ponohawaiiangrill.com. We put the Ono in Pono. Yee-hoo.
Hi, this is Steve Pereira, the beach guy at Bailey Properties in Santa Cruz, California. My wife Diane and I are experienced realtors who know and live at the beach, and we've been bringing the coast home to you since 1982. We'd love to help you sell or buy your slice of paradise here on the Santa Cruz coast. Please give the beach guy a call at 831-818-7064 or give Mrs. Beach Guy a call at 831-818-5939. Also, please drop into our website at lifesofbeach.com and check out our available coastal properties. Remember, no one knows the turf. Near the surf, better. Come see our newest listing this weekend from 1 to 4 p.m. at 423 37th Avenue at Breakers Beach in Pleasure Point, Santa Cruz, California. Cowabunga.
Stay warm in the fog, comfortable in the sun, and ready for your surf session with Ventana Surfboards and Supplies, environmentally responsible apparel and surf supplies. Ventana's super soft shirts and hoodies made from recycled plastic and organic cotton, natural surf wax formulated for Santa Cruz's cold water, unique wooden surf supplies, and more are loved by adventurers everywhere. For the largest Ventana selection, visit New Leaf Community Market Capitola on 41st Avenue and Burdell's on Pacific Avenue in downtown Santa Cruz. Ventana Surfboards and Supplies. Craftsmanship, responsibility, adventure.
And we are back here tonight with the world's only live surf and skate show, the Authentic Radio Show, broadcasting from Santa Cruz, California, on KSCO AM 1080, now on FM 104.1. Also, we are streaming live on the what the hell, man? SantaCruzWaves.com, where you can check out my video, roller supping, that went freaking viral.
You are viral.
100,000 people watched that.
I had some
funny
random
video.
I had random sponsored things on my social media that linked me to that.
People said some pretty funny things.
Oh, man.
It was pretty bad.
If you guys don't know, he tried to surf in roller skates.
Me and Tyler Fox. We
Tyler
tried
Fox.
to. We did.
You actually turned. I'll give you that.
I got a turn. I big hack off. He would have been proud of me.
Gavin? Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder how
hack off the lip. Tierman would have been proud of me, too.
Gavin would have got barreled.
I think I would have been scratching my head going, what's this guy doing?
I know.
I was talking to Nat Young yesterday. We did a workout together, and he's like,
little name drop.
What's up with that roller skating thing? He's like, people were throwing some really heavy heckles down at the U.S. Open.
They were.
I was like, ooh.
You know what? If you're talked about.
No, like cool people.
If you're talked about.
Like the Kalohan Dinos of the world, man.
Good, let him talk. because
all talk is good talk.
Do who you want.
Right? If they're talking about it at the U.S. Open, if Nat Young's talking about it, it's good.
Hey, dude, it's going
Let's
viral.
get back to where we are.
Wait a minute.
We are with the Sector 9 crew.
We are. But
let's talk about Sector 9.
Hang on a
because
second.
it's a unique opportunity to have this many personalities.
I love how Tierman's just taking over on. We gave it to him,
You guys suck. I'm going to take over for you guys.
Oh, wow.
He just took over the show.
I have a question.
Yes.
EG.
I love this. I'm
One
ready.
of the founders of Sector 9.
What's EG's last name, please?
EG Fratantaro.
That was pretty good.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, earlier
He's one of the
he called me
founders of
EJ.
Sector
though,
9.
if you didn't.
He is
Hopefully
one of the
Chris
people
can edit that.
He is the person that brought me onto Sector 9.
Yeah,
he
we
is
did the
a
team
very
tryout in the
fully
van.
involved person within Sector 9.
What's your question?
It started 23 years ago.
Yes, and what's your
and
question,
you were an
sir?
obscure skateboard company.
Yes.
What was it that made Sector 9 successful? And you can't just say, "Oh, it was just lucky time," lucky plays.
Soft wheels.
That was it?
Wheels.
Soft wheels, yeah. I mean,
Simple as that?
I mean, no, there's a lot of hard work involved in it. But at the time in '93, everyone in this room knows that it was just coming out of like the smallest wheels ever and big baggy clothes, and you couldn't even find like a board with shape. Like all the, Santa Cruz has a bunch of reissues going on, and so does Powell these days, and even like back a New Deal, let's say, it was like finally a company that like came back out with some real shapes, but that's basically what is. We made like a longer board, put some soft wheels on it, and we just didn't give up, even though people, a lot of people laughed at it. I remember specifically driving my van up the coast of California, coming into shops with just the pintail and saying, "Hey, you guys should buy this." People going, "What in the hell is that? That's not going to sell." So it's a lot of hard work, but it was actually just what's missing in a given market.
You know what I saw a lot of, and you'll get ready for this. I recognize this and I remember it. You were one of the first companies that put racks in stores to hold your skate product.
Thank you, TC. That was to like, just looking at something and going, what's missing in the given market again? Like there's no one doing that. We started having some competition, just a little bit back, mid '90s, late '90s, and we were like, we got to make a rack. We got to make our product like shine and look bitchin' in the shops, And nowadays, the shops.
That's commonplace, but you did that. You were really. I remember. I was like, it impressed me.
Yeah.
That you guys did that.
Thank you.
Was there a moment for you when you realized that a bunch of stone surfers from San Diego had made it? That Sector 9 had made it as a brand?
Oh, are you saying they're stoners?
Yeah.
No. I mean, well, they were back when they were,
back when they were young.
20s.
No, it's an
it's
an e-cigarette, bro.
I think it's a question. Like, was there was there a moment for you when you were like, oh my God?
We just got like basically the whole snowball thing. We're just like on the snowball, like on the top of it, just running on it. Just like we're having so much fun and getting a good response on the product and just living like a dream that we didn't even know we had of just surfing and skating every single day. And snowboarding was a huge for us back in the day. We definitely rented houses in Mammoth and put a lot of time in the mountains. So it was just, I don't even think like 5, even 6, 7 years into it, we even knew what the hell we were doing. We were like just still having the best time of our life and just getting into some shops and getting people stoked on it. And there was no like turning moment like this is it. It just was so much fun the whole way, and it still is today, after all these years.
EG, who's this next to you on the left-hand side?
Hey, it's Andrew Mercado. Is truly a classic individual. Just say one thing, Andrew. One word. Ready?
And Andrew Mercado is from where?
One thing.
That's all he got.
That was two things.
Yeah, 2 things.
And that was 2 words, but I'll pump him up.
Yeah, pump him. Get him on the air.
Yes, let me pump you up. Andrew Mercado is, 5 years deep, Mercado? 5 years deep with us. We got GullWing trucks from Walt back in the day. Walt is the founder of GullWing trucks. I'll push this mic over to you, Andrew, right now with a mic.
Why don't you take that one and get that one?
Switch.
We're back, live and direct.
Jim's got no mic. He's freaking out.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, what? Oh, God.
Jim's got no microphone.
You'll be all right. Breathe.
He's fired up. And we love that passion. And Mercado, Andrew Mercado, we just call him by his last name.
Tell us about
Sounds
GullWing.
radder. Hold on, let me just pump him up.
Okay,
We
please
bought him on
keep
5
pumping.
years.
Keep pumping.
We bought him on 5 years ago. We bought the company from Walt back in the day. Walt was going to go basically wanted to get out of making skateboard trucks. So we said, hey, Walt, we are like 70% of your business. Let's buy your truck company and we'll keep it going. And we did, but it was only like it became like a truck that just went on Sector 9s. It didn't have the GullWing life. And then, about, I guess right when Andrew came on, I was talking to Steve Lake, our former president, and I was and Dennis Telford, our founders, and I was like, we need to bring GullWing back. We're embarrassing ourselves. Like it had so much great history. We need to bring this thing back and claim some market space and just have the best time ever doing it. And that's exactly what we did. So Andrew came on and he took over the brand, and it's been like, hey, we're investing a lot of time and money and love and energy into it. So we're hoping it's going to be in every single shop too. Yeah. But so Mercado's been ruling it.
Part of the tour. I mean, we got GullWing on tour, and
absolutely,
it's great. You guys can market together like that.
Yep.
Kyle's itching for the microphone.
Well, we share some riders too.
Shaun wants,
we share some riders.
Andrew, tell us about GullWing trucks, please.
GullWing
Army.
So, there you go. GullWing Army. That's all you need to know. Just kidding.
How about when GullWing founding?
GullWing founded. That's a really cool fact.
1 second. Guy's got a radio. But guy should have his own show. Radio.
Yes. Hello.
Radio voice.
Coming for your purse.
going through the purse. Cool. Really cool part about GullWing is it's one of the oldest skateboard companies around. I think, and it's quite possibly one of the oldest still running. There's a lot of old companies, but the company founded, I want to say, in either 76 or 77. I think Tracker is a little bit older, so it's the second oldest truck company that's out there. Still in business, tons of history, a lot of different generations that went through it too, There's a generation in the 70s with guys like Dave Hackett and Shogo Kubo,
Yeah, how's all the riders? Like everyone rode for GullWing back in the day.
That's really interesting about GullWing is, if you're in skateboarding, like I run into so many people, and we run into so many people who are like, oh, I rode for GullWing, or I worked for GullWing, or did something, It's, you guys mentioned NHSer. That's probably one of the funniest things is, the president of NHS, Jeff Kendall, originally as a GullWing rider.
Yeah.
You know? We have his ads framed up in our office, and it's kind of funny, you know, to be like, you know, guys like Jason Jesse, you know, another guy that was from here or from this, or, you know, was from San Diego but moved here.
They kind of got underrated because of the other truck giants, you know.
Oh, yeah,
So GullWing never seemed like they, even though they have such a rich history. When you talk about those names,
the cool part about GullWing, and it's funny. I was talking to what's his name, Daniel Sturt, legendary photographer, you know, and he made a really good point. He was like, you know,
Sturt.
The cool part about GullWing, it was like, you know, it was like it's right in the middle. Like it was always really respected, but it wasn't tracker. It was like, you know, but it wasn't that either. It just they always just did their own thing throughout the 70s, the 80s, 90s, and you know, even though there was kind of a down period, if you will, from the late 90s going into 2000s, and you know, until us revamping it recently. But there's just immense history, and it's kind of cool.
It looks different.
It looks different, and what's really cool too is it's like, it seems like, I want to say, like in the early 2000s, like every brand that had any kind of history or heritage kind of just blew themselves out. You know, everybody did the reissue thing. You know, from Vision to NHS to Powell, everybody did it. But then we kind of came back with it, you know, about 5 years ago, and we're like, well, what about this? And everyone was like, that's right, GullWing. GullWing was sick, you know. And then everybody, and you know, everybody's favorite skater rode for GullWing at one time, you know.
Shaun, you riding GullWing?
Yep, every day.
Why?
Because of Mercado and the boys, and I love them. Love the metal. Love the way they grind. Fucking love the way they turn. No fucking limits.
No, you can't do that on the air. Sorry, to our KSCO audience, we do apologize for that. I'm going to get it.
Damn skateboarders.
Deep trouble. This may not, you know what, please enjoy the last 10
kind of hyperbolic that
please,
you're like, we're going to
please
make
enjoy
a surf
the last
skate
10
show
please enjoy the
last
wait a minute. Please enjoy the last 10 minutes of the Off the Radio show. This may be the last show that we have on the air here at KSCO.
We're fired.
I will not be in here tomorrow morning. I will not be on the air tomorrow night.
It was fun. We had a great time doing it for you, Neil.
Yeah, I know. You guys are running out of here.
Oh,
You're
boy.
listening to the Off the Radio show, KSCO. Is our computer frozen? Is it working? Is it working? Give me the thumbs up. Okay, we're right back off this no, we're not going to be right back. You know what? We're going to give away some free coffee right now, TC.
I love it. I love free coffee.
You ready?
Calling.
Chris, you ready? Free coffee. Where am I? Here we go. Free coffee from the People's Coffee in Live Oak, is serving hands down the best coffee in town, is giving away free coffee on the Update Radio Show for the next few weeks. The third caller to dial 479-1080, tell us who our guests are tonight, gets a gift certificate for $20 worth of free coffee.
Perfect. Third caller.
Third caller, tell us who our guests are tonight. Gets free coffee. 479-1080 is the phone number. People are listening, TC. They're still listening. Yeah, Shaun's
we're
fired.
still on the air?
Yeah, barely. They're pushing buttons right
They
now.
haven't turned it off.
Maybe you could ask me the
Yes.
question, and then I'll ask Shaun.
Yes.
So we get the filter on him.
That's
and
a good
then
idea.
And then there's got to be
Guys,
there's a solution here.
We need a translator.
Shaun can only text.
No, that was French. It was French.
He can only text.
It was French.
Oh,
it was a
French?
different language.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a different language.
John Ross Google Translate.
So E.G., you came up. You have a lot of events. Sex and Nines, like the one today.
Yeah.
Are you going back down to San Diego? Or are you doing a little tour?
We're gonna wrap the tour up tomorrow night. We're gonna skate some of the local spots around here.
Okay.
So maybe a couple.
Where are you skating tomorrow? That's what the kids know.
Yeah, we can't exactly say.
Okay, it's a surprise.
No, you can't talk about
that. But yeah, but we'll probably roll derby in the morning because that's legendary. It's a great little spot to warm the legs up. So
you'll see Chris out there, engineer. He'll be out there ripping tomorrow.
Thank you, Chris. He'll probably be snaking Shaun Ross down the snake run and shoving him into the pine tree.
The one night. The one night the boss is in the house.
Oh, great.
He's looking at me right now, going.
I think he's pointing at TC more. Like,
come here, son.
Did he do the finger across the neck thing? Is that what he's doing?
Oh, here he comes. Here he comes.
Oh man, we're gonna learn how to use the delay button right now.
Oh, he's pissed.
This is the button.
That button.
Right there with all of these.
Oh, that one. Okay.
Eject somebody.
That's perfect.
We're learning how to do a radio show right now, by the way.
We need one of those buttons for the van.
That's the
Hey,
delay
your
button.
ratings are going through the roof right now. I hope you know.
This is what happens when you go FM.
In studio, wait a minute.
Pushing the
Hang on a
boundaries.
second. Silence, please. The one thing that Michael Olson taught me when I came here that makes a good radio show, he said, Neil, you need to do two things. You need two things to make a good radio show.
We talk about it.
You need fighting and fornication. We got them both here tonight. You're listening to the Off-Air Radio Show here on KSCO. We're going right back off this very short break. Can we go to a commercial break, Mr. Chris? Thank you very much. To see the guys down there at Derby tomorrow. You going down there? No. What do you mean no?
He wants nothing to do with us.
Zero.
Sean's going to be there.
If we get you a hat, will you be okay? Can we get you a T-shirt? Are we on the air?
Hi, this is Jeff Warnerhalder from North Bay Ford. Proud to sponsor the Off the Radio Show. We're here to support the local surf community with a full inventory of trucks, hybrids, and plug-in hybrids. Come see why the F-150 has been the best-selling vehicle for 39 years. We have the perfect surf vehicle in stock, the new 2015 Ford Transit van. We have a model that'll fit your needs. Come to the no-hassle, easy place to buy a car. No stress, no drama. We make it easy for everybody. We're locally owned, locally operated. North Bay Ford at 1999 SoCal Avenue or www.northbayford.com.
Chill Out Cafe on 41st Avenue, Santa Cruz is not just a block from some of the world's best surf, but it is also where you can go relax and order the tastiest grub before and after your sesh. Plump burritos, fresh salads, sky-high sandwiches, and a superb selection of hot and cold drinks. They have something for you. Go to chilloutcafesantacruz.com to view their menu, and to place your order to go, call 831-477-0543. Chill Out Cafe, where they roll the fatties.
Are we back on the air? We are back on the air. This is the Off the Radio Show, KSCO, on FM 104.1, AM 1080, streaming live on SantaCruzWaves.com. In studio, we have tonight the guys from Sector 9. And on the we have a phone call.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Here we go.
Where's that dump button? There, I got my fingers on it. Shiloh's on the phone.
Oh, no. He's cut.
Shiloh.
Shiloh's. My fingers on the dump button. I swear to God, Chris is like going, oh, my God. Shiloh, you there? Oh, hang on a minute. Shiloh, you there?
I'm here.
How's the show, buddy?
You know what? I won't talk like Shaun. Don't worry. It's all good. I've got a filter.
Good.
What's going on, Shiloh?
As a representative of Sector 9, I just want to say that it's really rad that you guys came up and supported Santa Cruz, supported all the board shops around town, and it was great to see everyone down at the park today showing up and blowing up. So thank you, Sector 9, for coming to Santa Cruz.
Shiloh, thanks for cooking for the kids, man. You did a great job.
Heck yeah.
Hey, I got
good job, bro.
Hey, Shiloh, how was that kid that was demanding sodas from
He
you?
was the bull kid.
The beefcake.
He's your new sales. He's your new rep.
He is new. He's our new rider here in town, dude. Cartman. He's rad.
Little beefcake.
Oh, I'm getting young.
Oh, man.
Little beefcake.
Baby beefcake?
He finally got his soda.
Shiloh, how long have you worked for Sector 9?
I've been there about almost 5 years now.
And
took over for Tony D, who took over for the legendary Dane Johnson.
Woo! And in your words, what's the best part about it working for Sector 9?
I'd say family.
Yeah, buddy.
Family for sure.
Nice.
I got to read this text, TC. I just got a text. Here it says, "You guys are awesome. Great to have Sector 9 in town. Good to hear the word rad without getting grief from my wife. Thanks for the show." It's pretty funny. Shiloh, thanks, buddy. Thanks for calling.
Hey, thanks a lot. Appreciate it. Right on.
You're welcome.
Cheers,
See you,
boy.
buddy. That is the legendary Shiloh right there, with filter.
That's I think that was an impressive thing. One word, family.
Before, you know what, so we
family.
want to make sure Kyle Tierman sleeps good tonight. So give him the microphone. He's got like 2 minutes to say his piece because Kyle, he has to have.
Is that the FCC out there?
Oh my God! Oh, Kinnaman's here.
The FCC's here, I think.
No. Look at the cuffs.
Oh boy.
Were those guys at the skate park?
Let's talk about family. All right?
Okay,
let's
talk
talk
about family.
Sector 9. Let's talk about family. Let's
Okay.
jive out on that last.
Kinnaman's
comment,
here.
Because I'll tell you one thing. The career of trying to be a professional surfer or professional skater is the most insecure career any person can ever go after. Because one twisted ankle and most sponsors will drop you like a hotcake. Because they're looking for quarterly reports. They're looking for the next hot guy.
Looking for now. What you done for you?
And I will say that Sector 9 skateboards, they're family. And I've talked to my friend Ricky Whitlock from San Diego, and he's said that to me, and it's. I mean, I sound kind of. I'm getting teary-eyed here.
Getting emotional.
Teary-eyed here.
Yeah.
But it's something that's real. Like being a surfer, being a skateboarder, and being supported by a company, and knowing that they're going to support you through your highs and lows is what the surf and skate community ultimately is about.
Well, and
go.
I was gonna say, and a great job of having people be in your family who can remain relevant and contribute back into what is their passion. So look at yourself and look at Gavin Beschen. 15 years later, right?
Yeah.
Still one of the best surfers in the world.
Kyle, tell everyone who was here tonight. Tell the audience who was in studio this evening because we have to say goodbye.
Tonight
studio we had
Shaun Ross.
Shaun F. Ross.
F-bomb.
F-bomb Ross. Shaun the Bomb Ross.
Elijah Anderson. Pro skater. We had Mr. E.G.
Fratantaro.
Perfect. Thank you.
I only know your last name.
Andrew Mercado.
GullWing.
Gavin Bession.
Thanks.
Terry Campion.
Scott
Michael
G.
Olson. Don Kinnaman in the house.
FCC,
the man.
The FCC.
The paddleboarder himself and the FCC.
Bigwigs.
You have been listening to the Off the Radio Show here on KSCO. Check out my new video with Santa Cruz Waves with 4 rounds of Luke Rockhold.
He kicked your ass.
Yeah, he did.
Literally.
It was ugly. It wasn't pretty. See you next week. The Off the Radio Show. Who's my guest next? Our guest next week is Frank Quarati's in studio. Legendary mass photographer.
The best.
Yeah. Tune in for my show tomorrow night, which is the airways above Santa Cruz. Save Our Skies, Santa Cruz on the...
by the way, directly above my house.
Yeah.
Chemtrails?
Yeah. Coming on tonight. Coming on tomorrow. Big show tomorrow night.
Boys up.
Save Our Skies, Santa Cruz going to be in the house. It'll be a very controversial show. This is Neil and TC and Kyle Tillman with the Off the Radio Show.
Nice job.
Thank you for listening. Good night. Oh, my...
Your source for news, sports, traffic, and weather. AM 1080, KSCO, Santa Cruz, CBS News.